Good evening, everyone. Hello. Am I on? Good evening, guys. I'm coming to you live tonight as the Armpit Detective. No hiding place. How's the sound, guys? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? How's the sound tonight, guys? Okay, guys. Tonight I'm coming to you live as the Armpit Detective. No hiding place. And I just want you guys to know I've had a little trouble with the sound. It's my last night in Malta. My Patreon payments hit at midnight tonight, and I already have my ticket to fly home. I know everyone in England they'll probably be set up at the airport welcoming me home. If anybody else wants to go to England and meet me, I'm going to charge £15 a ticket to see me. Also, guys, just so everyone knows, Nicole Atkinson put a video out today and said she wanted to make the announcement and she did not want anyone else to make the announcement for her. So, as a good guy that I am, Alan Vinicombe, I went and made a video with Nicole making the announcement as well on my channel. I feel I could only do it as a favor to Shannon. So now I have vindicated Shannon, and I have made an announcement for Nicole Atkinson. Also, guys, I have received word it is confirmed. The red car is in custody in Colorado. They have it in a holding cell, waiting for the owner, NK, to come pick it up. I know you guys are probably glad to see me, aren't you? I bet you've been waiting all day to see the old Armpit Detective. Yes, Brandy, I'm glad they finally got that car off the street. It was a danger. Phil, to you common folk, Dr. Phil, he called me this evening to tell me he wants me on his show. I told him if he could get me an airline ticket out of Malta, I would be a guest. Of course, at the time, I was stealing some Wi-Fi. I hate to leave Malta, guys. It's been a real interesting trip. Everything was free, provided by my spanners and subs. Then, of course, stealing my way into the beach. That was always great. Getting the man to throw away my cup. And, of course, the poker table, where I was eliminated in 5 minutes and 23 seconds. Mel Evans, I am going to Colorado soon. I'm already making plans. And I am going to start selling tickets. And I know people are going to say, but Armpit, didn't you already sell tickets for this event once? Yes, but that event got canceled. So this is a new event with new tickets. Come on, guys, YouTube's not paying me anymore. I got to make money. I don't know if I've told you guys or not, but YouTube's not paying me anymore for my videos. I only got 78 cents last month. And I'm working 60, 70, 80, 90 hours a week. In a way, I was told that, oh yeah, I'd like to say something to that grumpy granny. I seen her video on me. Rubbish. I watched that whole video. You know, guys, if someone, all they have to do is watch me and then make videos of me all week, that's not no life, guys, okay? That's not. And it's a real sad life, if you ask me. Of course, I don't think anyone really asked me, did they? Anyway, guys, I would tell you I just got home from work, but you guys know that I don't work. Hello, Brooke. Welcome to the Armpit Detective. No hiding place. I thought I would come on live tonight as the Armpit Detective. And unlike another detective, if anyone has a question about the case, they don't have to send super chat to get me to answer. No, I'm not drinking a Coke tonight. I actually done a line of Coke right before I came on. So I might have some powder hanging from my nose, Mel. Please, guys, if anyone sees any powder, please let me know. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm always doing this with my nose. It's because I usually just took a line of Coke. And also, I tried Oxy for the first time the other night, because I wanted to know what people go through that's on that vicious drug. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he told me that they should run every record of every American that has ever gotten a prescription of Oxycontin. And I believe that I could narrow it down between NK and Jim's prescriptions. I know they're on Oxycontin. I've got an insider. Good evening, Angie babe. How are you tonight? I'll share my I've got 2 Thrive patches on right now. I've got one on each butt cheek. I figured since I take mine in the ass, that would be the best place for me to put my Thrive patches. Armpit, I bet the FBI needs your help. I will tell you this, guys. You're a pharmacist? Oh, really? I bet you could run a Casper report for me. Oh, that's what they use in Kentucky. I'm sorry. I don't know what would be used in Wisconsin or Colorado. From what Mary Marlowe says, every oil field worker in the U.S. is on methamphetamine. And since she has accused me of watching her naked, I've never seen a naked woman in my life. AD probably... Oh, hey, Brooke, you want to get thrown out of my room? You're wrong. I'm not running a pill mill. I've only been to Florida 3 times in the past week. I can't believe that was said. Thrive suppositories. I tell you what, guys, when I use a suppository, I always get the extra large. More medicine is always better, correct? Please don't throw me out, sexy stud. Well, I might not throw you out if you want to come on live with me. I bet you probably got a crush on me, don't you? Well, Marge, I would throw my phone, but will you light me up green? I don't know what that means. Light me up green. What does light me up green mean? Mel, I'm a little confused. Me too, I need brandy to insert them. Oh, the insertion is the best part, in my opinion. In my opinion. I want your babies. Well, hell, shag me rotten, baby. We all have opinions. Of course, I have a crush on you. Oh. Most women don't know how to act around me. Bloody women. What about that the other night when the ladies were enjoying their own hotel lobby and all he could say about them was bloody women? Armpit has special colors for however much money you send. Ooh, I've got an idea, Mel. Instead of having tiers of my Patreon, I'll do milligrams of Oxycontin. For $2, everybody knows that don't get you no Oxycontin. For $30, you will get a 30 milligram Oxycontin. And you can take it from there. Bloody women, I've got my red one. Well, Mike, please. Please, Mike. Okay, Vicky, if Mike makes another comment like that, I want him barred. Yes, Brandy, that was rather disgusting. He smokes all time, the smiley cretin. Jessica Bach, we can be teammates. Ooh, teammates. Anyway, guys, does anybody want to ask me a question tonight? You don't have to do super chat with the armpit detective to ask a question, and I will answer. Mike Brown, you are one sick man. It's okay. So does anyone have any questions about I don't know if everyone is aware or not, but last week I reopened for the 14th time the Chris Watts case. I've done this because I have studied the microdata and the CCTV footage of Nate. I've also discovered that Nate had a second security cam. I found that with my studies. It runs a straight line and is put up in Nate's front yard tree. It caught Betty going to the club, the health club, at 5:15 a.m. So, and I've got news, guys. I can't tell you who told me this, but next week they are going to be issuing warrants to watch all of the Ring doorbell cams in the neighborhood that Christopher Watts lived in. It's true, guys, but I can't tell you who. And I don't know if you all have heard this or not, but me and Phil, I keep forgetting you common folk know him as Dr. Phil. Me and Dr. Phil are going to be partners. We are going to be like a news team. One on the left and one on the right. Have you seen the shadows in the red car? Actually, I didn't really look at the red car because what happened is when you enlarge a picture, it distorts the pixelation. Ask James Bogart, he'll tell you that's what happens. But I did notice this. Yes, Vicky, you are a spiner. You were my first spiner. But for this, I noticed that they had taken the windows in Christopher's truck and they had used Photoshop and they had blacked the windows out. And I know this because Nicole Atkinson's car, you could see through her windows, but you could not see through Chris's Watts windows. So, like any ordinary smart man would know, it was probably tinted windows. But I come up with the idea that CNN had used Photoshop and blacked out the entire windows of the F Ford 250. I proved it to you guys. What else do you need? The proof is right there. I have proved it without a shadow of a doubt tonight. The pants at the bottom of the stairs, they're size 38 waist. Christopher Watts doesn't wear 38 waist. And you ask, how do I know? Trust me, I know men's waists, okay? I can measure them by taking a still picture on my camera and taking a tape measure and running it across the front of my camera. It works every time. It's scientific fact, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't believe me, everyone say, can the armpit be right again? Is the armpit right again? Can it be he's right again? Of course he's right. He's never wrong. Of course you're wrong. I'm just there chilling. Blogger with a blog. It's that microdata. The microdata has solved many cases. I know I'm always right, Jesse. Of course I'm always right. I picked you, didn't I? Armpit, you are a hero for solving this for the FBI. I heard, now this might just be a rumor, and you know, guys, I don't like to speculate. I've only been doing it for, 2 years now? Anyways, I don't like to speculate, but I heard a rumor that if I come to Colorado, like I'm planning to do, that the governor of Colorado plans to dismiss the whole CBI in a celebration to hire me as the new pet detective of Colorado. Armpit, you are a hero solving this for the FBI. Dr. Phil is your bitch. Whoa. I do deserve my own show. When is everyone going to realize I could have guests on that would bring ratings like you would not believe? Also, guys, to let you guys know this in case you haven't heard, I want you to hear it straight from the old armpit's mouth. Hello, Leah. Welcome. Glad you subbed. Please welcome. Everyone welcome Lee. And please, everyone tell Lee how the armpit is always right. And if she starts to argue, she's wrong, I'm right. Don't argue. You should write a book. Well, that would take a lot of work to write a book. And you guys know I'm not going to put any work in. Now, if someone wants to write a book for me, and then I just put my name on it and say it's mine, I could possibly do that. After midnight here. Hello, Kim. Good night. Sleep tight. Cheerio. Chin chin. Hello. You know, Mel Evans, you was asking me a question last night, and I said to message me after the live. I wasn't realizing that Mel Evans was your name on YouTube, so I started trying to look you up on Facebook, and I couldn't find you. Hello, Anna. How are you? Hello, everyone. You know, guys, I'm not getting Super Chat anymore, so, and YouTube's not paying me for my videos. But just so you guys know, armpit needs some deodorant. Well, Molly H., that's not very nice to say. What a rubbish thing to say. Anyway, guys, I just wanted you to know this, and I want you to hear it straight from me. Hello, Kels. I told everyone the other day, you know, my letter broke through with Mr. R. Everyone has admitted that. It was my letter that got him and Frankie Jr. to come on my live. Super chat your ass. I'll super chat your ass, okay? Anyway, guys, I told you guys that if I heard anyone say anything derogatory about the Watts, they would be barred immediately and for life. I said there's nothing. The Rzuceks have been searching for someone they can trust on the YouTube. And Detective Boomhover is off the case. So anyways, to get to the point, because I stumble, mumble, rumble, fumble around and talk a bunch of, I don't even know sometimes what the hell I say myself. Hell, I'm half drunk, I'm on coke, I got a damn suppository up my ass. What the hell's going on around here anyway? Anyways, I told you guys that the Rzuceks needed a place, a platform on YouTube that they could trust. Because if you all have noticed, there's been other places they've went, and each time they were stabbed in the back. They were lied to. They was treated not very well. So, I've told everyone I don't want to do anything derogatory towards the Rzuceks. So what I done this morning was, and there's a screenshot of this if you don't believe me, but I know you guys believe every word I say, you're my subs. I could tell you that I just shit $100 bill, and the sky's green, and the grass is blue, and I don't know what in the hell else, but you would believe it. And I know this. So I feed you just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. And you keep flowing in the funds and flowing in the funds. I thought it would have stopped a long time ago, but you guys are still doing it. I mean, you guys are dumber than I thought you were. Oh, I didn't mean that, guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, what I done this morning was I had my spanners send a message to the Watts camp and invited a member of them, or Anna, and we all know who Anna is. She is the one that's going to fornicate with Chris Watts and have a baby. They both claim to be Christians, but yet they're going to fornicate and have a baby out of wedlock. Does not sound too Christian to the old armpit. Yes, you did. And what we done, we invited Anna on and also another member of the Watts camp. Hopefully they come on and tell their side of it. It sounds like you said spermers. I possibly could have said spermers. Hey guys, maybe that's what I should call my mods, spermers. Jesse, Vicky, do you all want to be called spermers? I need my spermers not to text me during my live. You know I can't answer. Anyway, guys, it sounds like you said you're spermers. Well, possibly I did. Most of the time I'm so damn drunk, no one knows what I say anyway. Anything you would like. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Betty's moved away, run out of town by armpits nonsense. I wouldn't doubt that one bit, Molly H. I would say she's got so many of the damn nuts of armpits running around out there taking pictures to see if she has a red car. Guys, tell me this. Wouldn't it be possible if Betty had a car in the shop being worked on? Everyone knows, everyone's had a car in the shop being worked on, correct? Well, most of the time, when you get a car and you put it in the garage to be worked on or repaired, they give you a car to drive while your car is being repaired. So wouldn't it be in the slightest bit possible that Betty could have had a red car that day and was just driving what's called a loaner car? It's very possible, but according to AD, it's not. According to AD, he knows for a fact that Betty's cars were gray. And I will tell you this too, guys. I was watching an episode of Forensic Files one time, and there was a description of a truck given to the police. And the description was that it was a red truck. Well, guess what happened, guys? It wasn't a red truck, it was a white truck. And what had happened is brake lights had hit the side of the white truck, making the truck look red. So the witness said it was a red truck, and it was really white with brake lights hitting it. And I'll tell you this too, guys. It is not possible for anyone to take a still photo of a CCTV, two different pictures of two supposedly different people, place them side by side, and say that one was a little bit taller and one was a little bit smaller. It's not possible, guys. And I'll tell you this too. If you look at how he's got the pictures, he's got the line going like this. You remember how when everyone was in kindergarten, and they would always say, who's taller? And then you would stand right next to each other and you would go like this. You know, so you was taller than that other person. Does everyone remember that from kindergarten? Well, if you look at AD's pictures when he's saying who's taller and who's smaller, one of the pictures, the person is obviously higher in the picture than in the other. Now, you would think a brilliant detective would not come on with rubbish like that and say he's proved anything. Because I hate to tell you guys, that does not prove shit to me. And I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know if NK is guilty or not. I don't. I wasn't there. I don't think any of you guys in here with me was there. I for sure know that Alan Vinicombe wasn't there. So all I have to say that if I was NK, and I'm glad I'm not, I am. I'm not saying that. Please hear me out. If I was NK and Alan Vinicombe showed up at the airport in Colorado, I would be at the airport with a stack of papers so thick for him, he wouldn't know what happened. Then he could use his detective skills on trying to get out of real trouble, a real lawsuit, if I was NK. Hello, Paradox. How are you? Glad to see you in my room, in my chat. I watch your videos. I think they are lovely. I actually watched one of your videos right before I came on live. I think they are great. I'd have him sent straight back for wrong visa. I think he will probably try to get in the country somehow in a scam. He will probably have a visa that says he's here visiting when he's really here working. I think that they should, someone, you know what I would love? I would love for when I'm stealing this Wi-Fi out of these hotel lobbies, if someone would call in on me and watch the security guard get up off the couch from his knob and throw my ass straight out the front door on my own camera. I think that would be bloody hilarious. Of course I'm my own favorite. Who else would be my favorite? There's nobody else that would be my favorite. I mean, Paradox is good, but he's not no armpit detective. And everyone knows that Armpit is on top of the case. You know, guys, that the other day when Phil, gosh, I keep saying it, guys, to you common folk, to you peasants, Dr. Phil, I know for a fact he sent me a coded message. I know you guys was not able to read it, and that's the way it was supposed to be. Dr. Phil cannot mention me by name for legal reasons. And the legal reasons being he probably knew someone would sue the shit out of him if he even mentioned my scam artisting ass. Let me ask you guys this. Has anyone seen the video of me on YouTube where me and my son are running a restaurant? And you guys seen that we only provided top of the line service? You seen that if you watched that video. Well, how could you guys expect anything less than me as a detective? You know I've worked for Scotland Yard. I've also been a member of the MI5. I was a member of the Navy SEALs, an Army Ranger, a Marine Sci-Fi Kemper, and a Sugar Beluga Mooga Fooga. And I was talking to Dr. Boomhoover and Tommy right before they went back out to Wisconsin. Is it just me, or do I just talk a lot of just like get rolling with language that no one really understands? And then you put two and two together, and then you realized I've added it up to 6. Does anyone else realize that? I don't make a lot of sense, do I, guys? But it's okay. One of these days, I've only vindicated Shannon 23 times now. And still, I can't believe the other night, guys, when I had Shirley and Cadell on, how you guys acted. You asked her tough questions. Do you think the Rzuceks would have appreciated me having Shirley and Cadell on? Probably not. But guys, it brings in the cold, hard cash. And even though I tell you that this is from the heart, when I read that letter to Frank, I started crying. You guys seen the tears rolling down my face. And that letter broke through. And then the next thing you know, Frank and Frankie were both in the room. I guess they're from the same house. They're both on YouTube, which I've advised them not to be on YouTube. You guys seen that. I told them not to be on social media. And they were both on YouTube at the same time. One of them saying the investigation was closed, And the other one saying, who said the investigation was closed? Well, your dad said it right there beside of you. You didn't see him say it. Was that a little weird to you guys? Or was it just me? Of course, you guys probably don't catch on to stuff like that, me being a detective and all, and also working with Phil now. Me and Phil are like partners. We're like ribs and, what's his name? Returno from Lethal Weapon. That's what we're like, guys. What? The sound is not good. You can't. Can anyone hear me? Answer me. Can anyone hear me? Paradox. That was really funny, by the way. Can anyone hear me? And if they can't hear him, of course they can't hear him. How in the hell are they going to answer? And he's a brilliant detective. Not. Anyway, guys, it's been a long day. And I'm tired tonight. And I wanted to come on for a little while as the armpit detective. So, he's definitely doofus. I'm just going to go ahead and start the long, lingering goodbye. And I'll be on tomorrow night as that smart-ass Braun Moxley. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to count down from 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, guys. I love you. Subscribe, like, Patreon, Super Chat, PayPal. Send me money in an envelope. I don't care. Just get me your cash. You guys have a great night. I'm not going to bed, really. I'm going out on a case. Cheerio. Chin chin.